Jason Statham is back fighting sharks that are bigger than ever in the next paleo-media big-budget film, The Meg 2, The Trench. What's the movie about? Who's in it? And why oh why do these sharks keep getting bigger? Let's find out in everything we know about The Meg 2. The Meg 2 and its predecessor, The Meg, were loosely based on novels written by Steve Alten that spanned 8 books long over multiple years. The Meg, the film, was released in August of 2018 and was a box office success, making well over $500 million. The Meg 2 is a cheap, simple summer blockbuster set to bring more prehistoric carnage onto the big screen. As always, spoilers ahead. It starts with a flashback to prehistoric times, where a Tyrannosaur gets absolutely demolished by a Meg, which then quickly follows up to modern day. Jason Statham is now an eco-warrior, working out of an oil rig owned by Mana One that's been repurposed in a research facility, now studying the new ecosystem known as The Trench, with dozens of new species discovered within the time gap from the last movie. For unknown reasons, Statham's girlfriend from the last movie died off screen, so now he's the kid's dad for some reason. During a quick bit of exposition, the captive Megalodon, Heike, or however you say that name, Heike, whatever, I don't know that, and some foreshadowing, we get introduced to Ju-Ming, or Jimmy, or once again, not trying to be racist, I just have no idea how to pronounce that name, the brother of the love interest from the last film. He's my favorite character, aside from DJ, the man, I love him, and he acquired his now dead father's company with help from wealthy financier Hillary Driscoll. I'm just gonna call him Jimmy. Jimmy, concerned in claiming he has an attachment to his radically behaving captive Megalodon, Heike, goes swimming with it, using clicker commands that seemingly work until they don't, and he almost gets munched. Afterwards, a crew including Statham, Ju-Ming, a cosplayer, a few women who I can't remember the names of for the life of me, depart down into a trench for a routine expedition, while DJ and Mac, other Meg survivors, alongside a new character, Jess, watch from up above. However, during this, two things occur. One, Heike manages to break out of her paddock and bolts Mach 5 towards the trench, where they all are, and two, the younger girl, Mei Ying, after being denied entry from the trip from Statham, hides out in one of the subs, tagging along with them only to be discovered by the crew. Before they can resurface to bring back the girl, Heike arrives, chasing the subs into the trench and directly into a Meg mating frenzy. After making their way past the multiple Megs, the crew discovers an underwater illegal mining and plundering operation, which causes the lead bad guy, Montez, to blow the joint, opening a massive hole in the thermocline, a very, very, very cold layer of water keeping the prehistoric creatures in the trench. After burying the subs in the explosion and realizing someone sabotaged the rescue submarine and they can't get them, the crews take their underwater exosuits and attempt to make their way to the underwater rig. Cosplay dude is munched by a giant octopus, and after a lengthy fight with sea lizards and the untimely arrival of the Meg population, two other women get killed, one by munching and one by an implosion. They make it to their underwater base, which is when Jess reveals herself to be the saboteur, and locks them in a room slowly filling with water, forcing them to either kill Statham or doom themselves. Unfortunately, they can't kill him, and Jess, revealed to be working with not only the one the only, Hillary Driscoll, leaves them to their deaths. Through action movie logic, of course, Statham saves them after fighting off a still-alive Mendez, and they escape to the surface. Mendez, however, also escapes and makes it to the surface by basically grabbing onto a buoy, cutting the cord, and having it float him to the top. However, by the time the crew make it back, Driscoll's people have the rig under armed guard, shooting anyone who escapes. This is when DJ decides to become Batman, and he kicks the shit out of everyone because he trained for another odd situation after the events of the first film, learning how to swim, fight, etc, etc, etc. He then pulls out a Desert Eagle, claims he's going to go nuts, and then immediately him and Mac get captured. After Statham and the gang saves them, they attempt to get off the rig and escape to mainland, only for them to learn that the Megs and the other animals have made it out of the trench and are heading for a resort called Fun Island. After Mendez reveals that he is in a relationship with Jess the Saboteur, she gets absolutely decked by one of the escaped Megalodons by crashing through the underwater viewing gallery, and he narrowly escapes death once again. Remember the giant octopus from before? Yeah, he made it out of the trench too. After they make it to the island, said octopus begins slaughtering people, and the little lizard dudes from the trench made it out as well. With the Megs en route, Statham straps grenades and spears and goes after them. And after a series of shenanigans, Driscoll is mauled to death by the lizards, and Mac and Jimmy steal a helicopter and take it to rescue the others. The helicopter makes it 10 seconds before being taken down by the octopus. Shortly after, the octopus then gets its rocked by one of the 3 recently arrived Megs, and Statham takes out the other 2. He's then interrupted yet again by Mendez, who, after chasing him down in the boat and fighting him in hand-to-hand combat, gets eaten by the last remaining Meg, with Statham dropping a shitty one-liner before he dies. Meg is then killed by Statham, who spears it through the mouth. Not even with a grenade, just spears him right through the mouth with, I think it was like a boat oar or something. It was insane. Afterwards, they all sit on a beach, with DJ surrounded by all women as it should be, and it's all happily ever after. Until the inevitable third film, where we get a Chronosaurus or some wacky. Aside from the title, the Meg 2 has very few similarities to the books. Captive Megs and new species is a staple of both, however in very different ways, many of which too complex to cover in this short video. The book's main villain is a subspecies of Chronosaurus, a marine reptile from the Cretaceous period, while the film's is a standard megalodon. With the inclusion of little lizard creatures and a titanic octopus species, both of which were advertised as an incredible new threat in the marketing, however both barely did anything in the final film. Overall, The Meg 2: The Trench was a stupid, overblown, but fun summer film. While it's not a movie you get any emotional reaction from, it's a fun film to turn your brain off to and just sit and give Jason Statham more of your money. 6 out of 10 stars from me, Badger. That is all. Make sure to like and subscribe to The Amber Mine, and click that bell icon to get notified as soon as any future content releases on our channel. Thanks for mining with us, guys.
Hey Ember Miners, thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to click the subscribe button on your way out and click the bell icon to be notified of our videos when we upload them. Consider leaving a like on this video so we know that you enjoyed it. Leave a comment about content that you would like to see come to this channel, and be sure to check the description for links to our Discord if you would like to talk to the team more directly. Check out our Patreon if you would like to help fund the team and its upcoming projects. Remember, this is a fan group reviewing the depths of our favorite franchise, and that we are in no way affiliated with the groups and companies that own them. Be sure to support Universal Studios and Amblin Entertainment. This has been an Amber Mine production. Thank you for mining with us.